The record is called Ghost Stories.
I can see it, I can feel it rushing in my veins.
It's so hard when you get asked questions. And you always get the routine questions. You always get asked, like, what are your influences? What's the record about? That kind of thing. And, like, people that are watching this right now, and they're looking at me, and they're looking how I'm dressed, and looking how my makeup looks, and the colour of my jacket, and all that kind of stuff. And it really doesn't mean anything. What really means something is the record. So hopefully after you watch this, you're going to put that record on, and it's going to touch you, and you're going to feel something. And if you do that, then that's my job.
Why can't I find myself an idol? Somebody that I can look up to, be big enough to hold me close in their arms and never let me down. And all these stupid conversations that always seem to lead to nowhere, they're going round and round and round in my head, and they'll be back again. Coming back again.
The record's, it's kind of unusual because it's not the same all the whole way through, you know. We started off with a kind of a dance beat influence track called Filthy Mind. I come from London, so I came from like the dance scene over there. And what always struck me about the dance scene in England and around the world was that you had incredible kind of technology, music's kind of moving forward the whole time, interesting things are happening, yet there weren't really any songs there. And being a kind of songwriter, my background's kind of, you know, quite guitar-y, I wanted to incorporate the two. So the beginning of the album kind of starts off with a fusion of dance and rock. And, you know, there's lots of other elements like country, jazz, all kinds of things. And then it progresses onto this kind of orchestral vibe right at the end. So it's quite eclectic in that sense. It's confusing, but it's also infectious, I hope.
Ladies and gentlemen, Amanda Ghost. Enjoy.
The shallow need to feel wanted, worshipped and adored, and never be ignored. I give you love, but you don't see it. You never understand. My world is in your hands.
What Amanda's trying to do is reveal something of herself in her music, you know, sort of tell stories. Amanda's not a lazy songwriter. You know, she will spend time, you know, kind of thinking about what the song's saying, whether she's thrown away a verse or thrown away a line. There's a lot of thought in it, and that's the kind of music I love. There's a kind of sadness in it, which I think is, you know, kind of beautiful.
You start this dance, but I'm leading. I act out the abused, bewildered and confused. Oh, tonight I'm yours, but I don't feel it. You say it's all a game, but one can only play. And I have this thought in my head, and it's about being noticed.
It's just nice to hear something with a bit of a belly, hear something with a bit of gut. I mean, that's what's nice about it. Amanda's music has heart. That's the thing that you notice, you know, it's got vulnerability. That's the word I was looking for. I could have saved myself so much time.
The most important element is honesty. My biggest inspirations are the people around me, you know, and people that I don't even know, you know. I could be sitting overhearing a conversation and that will interest me because it's honest. I mean, I'm always interested in what's underneath the surface as opposed to what's on it. I'm from this small little place in London where I'd be sitting in my bedroom and I'd be writing these songs on my guitar, just me, and then switch, hold on a second, I'm here in LA and I'm about to go out and perform them on stage to everybody, and I've got to make you all feel how I felt when I wrote that song. And that's the biggest buzz in the world, to have people vibing off something you wrote a million miles away, you know, when you were in a different headspace.
Nobody told me obsessive needs were always following me around.
Performing, it's almost like writing a play, and performing is acting it.
And you can ignore me and look at my face and then tell me my place in town. And he's in, and she's in, and he's in, and she's in. Funny how it feels when there's nothing to say. Trapped with my ideals, I can't contain. I'm wrapped in cellophane. I'm wrapped in cellophane. I'm wrapped in cellophane. And it knows my name.
My favourite track is a song called Cellophane. It's about what I feel and what I've kind of felt all my life. Being a bit of a misfit, feeling that even though that people might think that you're really confident and you really know where you're going, you're really not. Cellophane's kind of about having this invisible layer on you, kind of hides a lot. So that's why I love that record. It's kind of a big indication of where I'm going to go with the next album as well.
Funny how it feels when there's nothing to say. I'm wrapped in cellophane.
A lot of those songs are about people that are really close to me as well, and kind of embarrassing when you play things to people, but then it's also really magical because music is such a brilliant way of saying things that you can't really say it's almost like a conversation, which is great because they don't get to answer back.
I heard you say today you've thrown your life away, but dreams of happiness aren't wasted. You tried to reach the moon, you grew up too soon, denied the freedom that you tasted. But all the tragedy now helps me discover you as my glory, glory girl. Help me to find a way to know you. Let's show the world my glory, glory girl. Hide not behind the words that bind you. We don't know the world. My glory girl. Let's show the world my glory.